made in the last 5 to 10 years. And they are also among the largest deposits in Turkey. Now, if you think about that the largest discoveries have only been made recently, it means that this is not just coincidence, it means that there must be more if we only look at it more carefully. And this is what's going on currently in Turkey by these, especially these 4 companies with very aggressive exploration programs. And you can see that Aldrich Minerals has discovered the 4th largest deposit in Turkey that's currently developed. And we will come to that in more detail. So the Yeni Pazar deposit in Turkey, which is our flagship, our key property, is right at the heart of Turkey. We have a few other projects which I will not talk specifically about today because the core value of our company is based on this here. As you can see, in red are the railways in Turkey. I have used in bold red the lines that we can use to bring our concentrates to a port in Turkey, basically 4. Copper concentrate can go to a copper smelter that is sitting up here on the coast. This is what I would consider a perfect infrastructural arrangement, as the railway is just 25 kilometers from our project. And the major highways are shown in black. There's also a very dense system of highways in Turkey. The main project, Yeni Pazar, which is the one in central Turkey, just a few words about it. It is one of those mineral deposits that form on sea floors. If you've ever seen in television, in National Geographic, where they dive down to the mid-ocean ridges and there's black smoke venting out from the seafloor, this is basically full of gold, copper, silver, lead, some other metals that deposit on the seafloor, and that's how it starts. And this has built a resource of about 20 million tons with 3.8 million ounces of gold equivalent. The gold equivalent is something that you cannot really, it's depending on the metal prices of the day. In other ratios of gold and base metals, it may be up to 4.9 million ounces of gold equivalent. But you will see later the true underlying numbers to this. This is just to give you an idea. Does anyone know what the gold price is today? Yesterday. 840, yeah. So 3.8 million times 840. So this is some real value here. It is over $3 billion in the ground here. And it is an open pit project. So this is over a mile on strike, 200 meters wide, and starting from about 30 meters depth to maximum 190 meters. And on average, it's about 25 meters thick. This is a substantial body that can be easily taken out in an open pit operation. So another good thing about this deposit is that it has large mineral grains. And when you think of a sulfide ore body like this that forms on the seafloor, the grain is very, very small to start from. And geological processes have put this deposit into like 10 kilometers depth and then have brought it up again. And this has produced larger grain size. And the larger the grain, the cheaper you can extract the ore and concentrate it. This is a large deposit, and large deposits rarely come alone. So we have a 400 square kilometer license area, which is quite one of the biggest licenses, single licenses in Turkey, to secure all the surrounding potential. Because of this very good infrastructure, we have a near village, and there's electricity, and all our workers are recruited from there, so we have no cost developing a camp or maintaining any infrastructure to explore on site. These people are actually very happy with what we're doing and are fully supporting the mining project. The project came from Anatolia Minerals, which has the second largest development project in Turkey. And we have to give them 6% of the operational profits when it's a mine until we generate $165 million, and then it's 10%, which is moderate for a deposit of that size. And we have to spend $6 million in exploration, of which we've spent about $4.5 million so far. So this is how the resources have to be displayed. So this is indicated resources, which is the higher category, which you can turn into reserves for a mining project. And these ones have to be further drilled because the spacing between the holes is larger. So they are in a lower category, but we will drill in between them and bring this also to the indicated. So together, this makes 28 million tons, even a little more. You can see the gold equivalent and the copper equivalent. So this is a drill plan. Just for imagination, all of these stars are holes that have hit mineable ore, and that deforms an ore body that can be taken out in an open pit with roughly that shape. And actually, the resource of 28 million tons has been calculated to an optimized open pit shape. That means that only what you can reasonably mine within an open pit with its slopes and everything, then outliers like this cannot be mined, and they would not be calculated to the resource. So it's already an in-pit resource that is reported here.